Hola perezosos, somos Anticane y estamos aquí con el segundo episodio de este juego que se llama Her Story. Estamos aquí analizando un caso que, vamos, parece que esto se está empezando a complicar. Si no habéis visto el episodio anterior, por favor, tenéis que verlo porque esto está interesante, ¿eh?
Porque además si no, no tiene ningún sentido.
También.
Estamos entre la historia de dos personas que son gemelas o una señora tarada con trastorno disociativo de la personalidad. Lo que se viene conociendo como personalidad múltiple. Así que...
Muy bien, después de este momento erudito, vamos a jugar.
Vamos a seguir con nuestro Windows 3.11 y nuestra base de datos de antaño para el año 2015. Y nada, pues podemos buscar aquí cualquier cosa relacionada con el crimen, igual que el otro día. Y pues nada, ya hemos buscado nombres de personas así que nos sonaban, pues lo que era nuestro marido muerto, nuestra amiga de la infancia, la matrona. Hemos buscado también el jefe, que era muy amigo del marido, y la mujer del jefe, que también salió aquí.
Vale.
Vamos a buscar si sale algo de los padres.
Sí.
Pues mira, 3 cositas.
I got pregnant. Both our parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room, and they decided we should get married.
Vale, así que la mala, que creemos que es cuando...
Cuando hay dos vasos, tenemos la teoría de que es otra persona, ¿no?
Sí.
Y además lleva el pelo recogido.
No, pero esta ha dicho que se llamaba Hannah también.
Ya, pero la otra es Eva.
Yo creo que Eva es la buena.
No, Hannah es la buena.
Pero Hannah es esta.
Hannah es la otra.
Esta.
Sí.
Ah.
Venga, dale.
No, pero tenemos un vídeo de la del pelo largo suelto que decía que era...
Hannah. ¿Qué era? Hannah.
Tenía los dos vídeos, te lo pongo ahora.
Vale, que no me lo pongo. No,
Por de pares.
No, I lost the baby. I had a miscarriage at 8 months. We carried on living at Simon's parents until, well, it was only a few months after.
A ver si las dos se liaban con el Simon.
Perdió el bebé.
Estaba embarazada y lo perdió. Pero esta antes dijo... Dios mío, esta música tenebrosa me da miedo. Antes dijo que había perdido el bebé con...
Hombre, es que si la música tenebrosa te da risa, pues tenemos un problema.
Que antes ha dicho que perdió el bebé con Hannah y que le parecía que eso era un poco como el karma, ¿no? Como que bueno, que era lo que tenía que pasar para hacer justicia. Entonces, esa era Eva.
Dale, venga.
Then my parents died.
Y aquí todo el mundo
The
muere.
worst year of my life.
No sé qué está pasando.
A miscarriage and then my parents.
Venga, muerte. Muerte y destrucción.
They said it was food poisoning. There was something in the food they ate. My dad liked to pick mushrooms, grow them too. They said it was the mushrooms. It was hard to believe. Death caps. They have a skirt around the cap. My dad taught me that. But, the police had no reason to think it was suspicious. They lived alone. And no one had any reason to hurt them.
Vale, comí unos champiñones. Unos champis.
Resulta que los padres se murieron por unos champiñones, pero que el padre ya los criaba, o sea, criaba setas, entonces ya las conocía y sabía que esos no eran los que te matan. Pero que la policía no lo encuentra sospechosos. Veamos.
I was living in the attic. It was a very hard time. I was depressed, was still pretty sick of the STD. When I came down one morning and they were dead. They were in bed and both had been sick. They'd thrown up a lot. And I'd slept through it. The police said it was the mushrooms they ate. Dad was a mushroom expert. I mean, he used to take us picking with him and he taught us how to recognise them. There's no way you would have picked death caps. But the police believe that's what happened. They never even looked in the attic.
La policía no ha mirado en el ático. Qué raro.
¿Qué pasa en el ático?
Yes, I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play up there and make up our own stories.
Cuando dice nosotros solíamos jugar, ¿quién? La amiga.
No sé.
Could the hairs have come from somewhere else? I mean,
No, yo me acuerdo.
could they... We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll with long blonde hair. Could they have come from there?
He dicho al principio que me...
Could the hairs have come from somewhere
Eso,
else?
pelos.
I mean, could
Me he
they...
encontrado pelos.
We have a lot of dolls in the attic. There's a Rapunzel doll.
Vamos a ver qué pasa con el pelo.
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from. I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. I mean, they wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work, mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork for them all, passports, diaries, and gave them all really elaborate stories. Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
¿Han matado a qué?
Una polilla.
Ah,
A ver, los pelos. Ya está, la tonta guitarra. Y es que no lo entiendo.
It's Rapunzel. The story starts when she's born. Mother Gothel, a witch, takes Rapunzel from her parents and keeps her locked up in this tower. Rapunzel gets pregnant by the prince, and Mother Gothel is furious, so she cuts off her hair and throws it. Actually, her hair's already short here, so that's already happened. So she throws her into the wilderness, and Rapunzel is reunited with the prince, who's blind, but she kills him with her tears, and so it's a happy ending. Is that too much?
no sé, esto de la Rapunzel me está extrañando todo, no me cuadra nada.
Los vasos
What kind of hairs?
Pelos, ¿qué tipo de pelos?
Y eso es todo.
You want me to play something? I'm not the world's greatest guitar player. Okay?
Esta no lleva apoyo.
No. It's okay. How about a traditional ballad? Should be right up your street. Sisters came walking by the sea. Oh, the wind and the rain. The eldest one pushed the other one in. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. See, they both had a love for the captain's son. but he only cared for the youngest one. All the dreadful windows. Oh, the eldest envied her sister fair. Oh, the wind and the rain, with a pretty little face and her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. So she pushed her in and held her down. Oh, the wind and the rain watched her as she slowly drowned. Oh, the dreadful wind and
Sí, la verdad es que
oh, she floated up and she floated down. Oh, the wind and the rain floated till a ship came by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Out comes the captain's son. Oh, the wind and the rain. Father dear, here swims and swan. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And then it gets really weird, so I think that's a good place to stop.
joder, más raro dice.
Pues sí, hija, si es más raro la hemos liado parda ya.
Busca...
A ver si nos aclaran si son gemelas o qué pasa con esto, si las dos lo saben. Dos pasos.
Twins?
Oye.
Really? Are you really asking me that question? Are you out of your mind? Twins?
Dios mío, se está riendo de nosotros.
¿Pero sí o no?
No, lo dice.
There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
¿Divorcio de quién? No sé.
De la princesa Diana.
Ah, joder, digo, ¿y por qué hablan ahora de esta? Apunte. La muñeca satánica.
Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of the books we used to read as children. I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite. My brain is just full of it. Are any of these in colour?
Dios mío, están más locas las
Sí, lo voy a
3,
llevar.
4, 5, no sé cuáles. O sea,
Qué cacao.
Did I pass? Sorry, I messed it up with all that Rapunzel stuff. Do you need me to do that card again? We were obsessed with fairy tales. Not just the pretty ones, but the traditional ones. They were dark and real, bizarre and violent. Felt like life. We had this huge old book that I think Mum must have bought from a library sale. The illustrations had thin tracing paper over them to protect them. They were in colour, shiny plates. At the front of the book,
esta no lleva
there's
anillo.
an index of illustrations.
¿No lleva anillo?
We read that more
La otra sí.
than
La
the
del
actual
collar no
stories.
lleva anillo.
Sí, sí. Ojo, porque sí que sale la otra con anillo de
Drawing
fondo.
pictures.
Porque la otra es la que estaba casada con
There's
el
something
Simon.
intimate about peeling back the tracing paper.
Esta sepa y la otra es
Impressing the
Hannah.
pictures. Rapunzel's hair was cut.
¿Lleva una pulsera o qué es eso?
The eagle
No,
picks
es
out
nuevo.
his heart. The princess pricks her finger.
Capaz que te hago.
Sí. Busca STD. Hay que ver algo.
No. The parents decided there would be a wedding. And after the wedding, Hannah moved in with his parents. There was no way I could follow. So we were separated again. I stayed in the attic. It was hard. It was like I suddenly didn't exist. I would sneak out, but in case anyone recognized me, I started wearing a wig. Hannah and I would meet up in the park. I was trying to get pregnant. But I couldn't. I mean, I couldn't do it with anyone we knew, so it was sex with strangers. Drunk guys I'd met in clubs, in parks and alleyways. I was 17.
La golfa.
Venga, tiene una infancia dura la mujer dejada.
But it was Hannah who had betrayed us. I had to stop when one of the guys gave me an STD. When we met up, it was disturbing. For the first time, my reflection, she didn't look like me. She was fatter, flushed. If anything, I was getting skinnier. I had a hard to look sometimes. We talked about what to do. Was it time to become our own people? I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do, but neither of us wanted it. We agreed that her and Simon would get their own place as soon as possible, and then I could move in. And that was the plan.
O sea que básicamente es como que está vivido con la otra señora, la Florencia, y luego en algún momento se han juntado, han vivido juntas, aunque esta vivía en el ático, y cuando se casaba la otra, Hannah, con el Simon, se iba a la casa de los padres, y entonces esta no iba con ellos. Entonces decidieron irse a otra casa, buscarse otra casa en la que se fueran solo los tres. Es muy raro, tú.
It wasn't the present so much, it was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was a mirror, a nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
Ah, porque era cristalero el marido, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Pues no lo había olvidado.
Let me see. Yes. I drove in here because I remember, well, I went over the river, and then there was a church there. Yeah. And I probably parked, well, I remember seeing a street sign called Princess Street. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it must be this one. There.
¿Y ahí qué hay en esa calle? No vemos.
Princess Street, ha dicho.
Sí, pero había buscado peña.
Yeah.
Sí.
Tiene un tatuaje
I
esta,
was 17. It was a nice wedding, people said. Simon looked very handsome in the photos. His parents paid for everything, but he's an only child, so it was important to them. It was what they called a shotgun wedding, but if you looked at the photos, you couldn't tell. The dress was beautiful. It looked like Princess Diana's. The train wasn't quite as long though. There's a great photo of the bridesmaid helping to carry it out of the car.
¿Te has dado cuenta de que hay, ahora me da la sensación de que hay tres?
Sí.
Mira, la que acaba de hablar, la de la camiseta azul, lleva un tatuaje en el brazo izquierdo.
Sí, pero esa no.
Esta no. Y además esta no creo que no lleva anillo.
No, además ha dicho que se
Y
casó
esta
con
sí.
Simon.
Pero esta también. Entonces,
Pero esta nunca la hemos visto sin chaqueta o sin nada de
no,
nada.
sin chaqueta no. Bueno, con esta.
No, pero no se le ve el tatuaje, da igual.
Ya, pero esta no lo lleva. Es súper raro porque esta es como la ejecutiva, esta es como la normal y esta es la hippie o algo así.
The mirror.
A ver, la del
I
colgante.
can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since.
Como le hice un espejo, digo, pues voy a buscar por el espejo.
Silver leaf?
Esta es la otra. Ah, no,
You
tiene
normally
níquel.
silvers them properly. This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Vale. Listo.
When she went home, Simon had a birthday tea waiting. Afterwards, she told Simon about me, told him I was pregnant. She wanted me to move in with them, this sister he didn't know she had.
Ah, por eso sí iba a ir con
She
ellos.
knew that instant. The look on his face. She knew.
Que no sabía que la había perdido.
Este es el mismo, ¿no? ¿Este era de ahora?
No, es
Ah, vale, vale.
She sent him out the house, kicked him out, called me up, crying, and I went round. I guess I had a feeling I could hear something was wrong in her voice, but I wasn't sure what it was. She called me sister on the phone. She never calls me that.
Uy.
Se había enfadado la otra, ¿eh?
My sister is gone. And she's never coming back.
Ostras, ¿pero por qué?
Pero si el que está muerto es el
No
Simon.
entiendo nada.
A ver, ¿quién es el que está muerto?
Yeah. They'd gone to bed feeling ill, thinking it was flu or something. The neighbour called me, I had to use my key to let them in. We found them dead in their bed.
Entonces de los padres.
Los padres.
And they'd been there for days. No one had noticed. Just awful. It was so soon after my miscarriage. The worst year of my life. I'd been so happy to get married, and after that it was just like, fuck.
Yo no se mata la
That's all
otra.
that matters really, the baby. Simon's dead, but the baby, that's how he will live on. Our baby.
O sea que esta está embarazada también. Otra vez. O sea, las dos la han perdido. Pero esta debe estar embarazada otra vez. Y esta es la del tatuaje.
You're reaching here. Oh, I don't know why. No, I've never cheated on anyone. I've never taken anything from anyone. Simon is dead. But I have my baby to care
Esta es la
Why are
mujer.
you trying to
No.
make me
No lleva
sad?
anillo.
Why are you so obsessed with sex and affairs? You cheated on your wife. Is this your thing?
Vamos a buscar a la tatuaje.
It was supposed to be a secret. Just because Simon is dead doesn't mean I have to give up all his secrets. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to Simon. No one murdered my husband because he cheated his expenses for a romantic weekend in Oxford.
Y se gasta todos los ahorros para un
Una
romántico.
per.
Una fe.
Rehearsed? You ask me the same question, you'll get the same answer. Is that your evidence? Of course I thought about what happened then. It's all I've thought about. My husband is dead.
Bueno, pues yo tengo ahora mismo un lío que te cagas. No sé si son dos personas, son tres personas, es la misma persona con trastorno de personalidad. Bueno, no sé qué opináis vosotros. ¿Tú qué opinas?
Yo me he quedado todo callado.
Sí.
La señora del tatuaje no sé quién es. ¿Quién eres?
¿Quién eres? ¿Quién te envía?
Vienes a por mí. Internet.
Bueno, si os parece, vamos a dejarlo aquí también, este episodio. Y bueno, vamos a ver si podemos reflexionar un poco con la almohada. Y ya seguimos mañana con el próximo episodio.
Hasta luego.
Pero si no has puesto el juego.
Ay, espera.